Good afternoon there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Chroma. I'm your Cash Assassin 47. Joining me on the desk is Quaint. And before we get straight into the tournament as well, I'd like to let you guys know that you guys can get the best deals on the Legion gaming notebooks powered by latest Intel Core i7 processors at your nearest Chroma stores or the Chroma website online. For more information, check out the link in the description below. But now let's quickly head on towards how exactly Quaint is doing today. What's up, Quaint? How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, honestly. And on top of that, I'm really excited for today because we got Enigma going up against Lost Bloods, and we know just what Enigma can do, right? Like, we've seen them play really, really beautifully before, so it's going to be really fun to watch the entire match today. We're just going to hope for those plays to come through, you know?
That's true. That's true. And Enigma Gaming being that tier one team in the country as well, they're definitely going to be putting up a great show. I mean, there are going to be a lot of viewers in the chat as well who are going to be rooting for Enigma. But at the same time, Lost Bloods, I'm looking forward to what exactly they have got in store for us as well,
Exactly.
because this is kind of a new team that I'm hearing about as well. So looking forward to them, putting up a great performance against Enigma Gaming. Enigma Gaming, as usual, they have brought some interesting changes in their setups, their strats. So, looking forward to if they are going to be applying those strats in this specific match, or they're just going to be running their defaults. Because Lost Bloods being a team that is not known by many, maybe Enigma Gaming they're just going to save those strats for tougher opponents.
Yeah, true. And who knows, Lost Bloods might just surprise us. They might just come out with strats we've never seen before because we have seen underdogs coming up before, haven't we?
Yep. So maybe the underdogs they might just strike and they might
Yeah.
strike so bad that Enigma Gaming they are gonna get caught off guard. But at the same time, if Enigma Gaming do get caught off guard, then it's gonna be trouble for sure. So Enigma Gaming they have got to be careful of what they do. They gotta take their sweet time into analyzing how exactly Lost Bloods are playing, and they absolutely cannot steamroll out of control because if they do roll out of control, then it's going to be an advantage for Lost Bloods. So let's hope that Lost Bloods they've got their strats ready. They have got some counter strats ready
Just fingers
for
crossed.
Enigma Gaming. Yeah, fingers crossed for that, and hoping to see a very very close game as well. But Quint, you know what? I do want to give out a little bit of information as well to our lovely viewers. They might have. Confusions as to what exactly is the price pool for the event, what's at stake for all of these teams that are going to be participating in the specific tournament. So, guys, let me tell you, we have got an incredible prize pool worth 3 lakh rupees, which includes prize money, coupon codes, and products by Lenovo and Chroma. So, yeah, all of these players, all of these teams are going to be fighting it out for that massive prize pool of 3 lakh rupees. And you know what? It's going to be a delight to watch how exactly they're going to do that as well, because things are going to get heated up once we move on towards the next stages of the specific tournament.
And yeah, like it's gonna be really fun watching them go head to head for that prize money. It's not even the money. Like at some point, it is just a fun sportsman like game. And we're just gonna head right into the character selection screen right now to like see what sort of a pick they're gonna be coming out with. Um and
Uh, Yeah, definitely. I mean, we are definitely going to be diving straight into the game as well. The agent selection screen, it's almost done and dusted as well. So we're going to jump straight into the game,
yeah,
and then we're going to figure
yeah.
out what exactly
True.
are going to be the agents coming out from the side of both of these teams. Now, from the side of Enigma Gaming, right? The map being bind, I do hope for them to, pick out agents like, not Astra, my bad. Pick out agents like Sky, sorry, Astra kind of like, it just got into my head. But anyways, Sky, definitely one of the picks coming out from the side of Enigma Gaming. We are definitely going to be seeing them going ahead and picking out Jet. Hika's going to be on the Raze as well. We might see a little bit of a switcheroo coming out in terms of Lost Bloods, though. They are going to be opting to go in for the Killjoy and the Viper. So, interestingly, they are going to have that dual controller setup from the side of Lost Bloods, whereas from the side of Team Enigma Gaming, we're just going to be seeing Wexy on the Brimstone.
Yeah, and there's easy with a Jet. Honestly, I love playing Jet on Bind Me personally because you got a lot of boost and a lot of places dash into because there are really tight corners there, right? So Jet is a really fun character to play in this map, and we're gonna get straight right into the action with like a really spread out formation from the defense and the attackers here. But there is kind of a concentration over there on the A side, but the first kill does go out as Ghost managed to take out Foresight, who was doing solo B. but it's now down to a 4v5 situation, and the smoke just catches Godvexy off guard, and Ashmeister just managed to get the kill. It is now down to a 4v4 situation. It's a really balanced playground, but nobody has done really much of a commit over here, but they are going to go in for an A push, and they have taken control over there, but they try to get the control back, but instantly gets taken out. Down to a 2v4 situation is not really looking good for the defense side here, because they've lost a lot of players, and it's just the two of them on the board right now.
That's true, and 2 versus 4 situation, right? Enigma Gaming, it's going to be really tough for them to go ahead and get this retake done. It's going to be Hika to go ahead and take down Daredevil, by the way. So Daredevil, he definitely isn't going to dare to peek Hika once again. But at the same time, I guess Hika is looking to get that kill on towards his nemesis that is going to be raised. But goes take down Ashmaster. With that, it all comes down to Max. Oh, Max is taking that fight as well, which he shouldn't be, by the way, because time is running out. All he has to play it for is the time. Well, look at this. Hika is just going to push it on towards him, taken down. Is there enough time? Yes, there is. It is going to be Ghost to stick the defuse, and it's going to be Enigma Gaming to make that impossible 2 versus 4 situation possible.
Yeah, that was a really good first round coming in from the defense there. I was not expecting them to pick it back up because they did have the man disadvantage, but they did manage to instantly pick it back up and manage to find those heads, manage to get that proper bullet connection that we were looking for, and they managed to get that round. Now, I love to see that Ghost is just going to straight go for the Vandal here for a full buy, like a hero, AK sort of situation over here, but everybody else is just going to go for a Spectre loadout. The attackers, however, are going to go in for a classic loadout, and they're just going to go for a hard eco. Are they going to be able to manage to get the round, though? But no, there are instant frags going out from the defense side there. The attackers get instantly shut down. They try to come in onto B, but no, they cannot, because honestly, they were on an eco, so I don't really blame them. But yeah, Enigma's just not going to have it. They're just going to shut down Lost Bloods right now.
That's true. Enigma Gaming, they're going to go ahead and grab that second round of the board as well, as is the custom. Because, see, once you lose out the pistol, right, it's really hardly possible for you to go ahead and get that second round of the board as well, considering your economy, of course. True. So, Lost Bloods going ahead for a complete eco is the wise decision as well. Help them to go ahead and get that full buy in round number 3. And I guess this time around, though, they might be able to put up that first round of the board, considering the fact that Lost Bloods have got a better weaponry against Enigma Gaming. Enigma Gaming, they're going to be playing it out as a bonus, so let's see if the Vandals and the Phantoms can wreak some havoc on towards Enigma Gaming or not. This is going to be Ghost to be aggressive, and what the hell? That
managed to get that kill, right?
Yeah, that peek coming in from Ghost, and this is going to be the Astra going down from the side of Lost Bloods. Make it 2 as Hika finds himself a frag as well outside of the hooker position. Foresight, I like that name, by the way. Foresight is gonna try and chime in from the long position along with Ashmeister. But at the same time, I guess they're just gonna take the teleport over towards A. I guess they know for a fact that the entirety of Enigma Gaming, they made the rotation over towards the B site as well, and it's gonna be Foresight to take that teleport, whereas Ashmeister to take the take that frag, capitalize on top of that distraction coming in from Foresight as well.
Exactly, and they took a really huge risk, holding down that teleporter. I mean, they didn't want to give the sound out, but at the same time, they did want to get out a few frags. They thought they were confident enough, but it just couldn't translate into proper frags, But if they did manage to get a couple more frags, they could have honestly teleported and gone back to A side, maybe managed to take the round. But it is what it is, and it's just one round. And Enigma Gaming is going to go for a full buy right now with 1 Phantom, 3 Vandals, and 1 Operator on easy over there, as is very common for Jets to pick up Operators because they can dash instantly out after getting first pick. However, the attackers have to go in for an eco because they don't really have the economy to push it. Rain over there is going to be super aggressive with that flash over there, but he is going to get pushed back by that grenade from Raze. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get the frag, but no, Max catching off guard, and their frags going out everywhere. It's down to a 3v4 situation. A commit hasn't really happened yet, but the defense gets more aggressive than the attackers are getting, and they just get caught off guard. What a round. It's already 4-0 on the board, Assassin.
That's right. It's already 4-0, and I guess Team Lost Bloods, they are kind of struggling against Enigma Gaming. Enigma Gaming right now, they're just taking it they're just taking it easy. They're not putting too much pressure into this. All they're doing is just, just walking straight in towards the enemy front lines. Yeah, enemy's front lines, and they're just taking the fight head on. They're winning it out as well, as it should be, of course. Lost Bloods, on the other hand, what they can try and do is, with them getting to know the fact that, Enigma Gaming are playing a lot aggressive, coming a lot ahead of where they shouldn't be as well. So, Lost Bloods, what they can try and do is just wait for that aggression to come in. Bad luck at that out. Well, Hicka, he's going to go ahead and get that frag on towards Ashmaster. And with that, Max is going to capitalize on top of that. Not a bad one. The ultimate is going to chime in from the side of the sky, but it all doesn't matter as Badman is just going to push on top of that ult, and he's going to find all of these frags. It's going to be down to Max in a 1 versus 2, and God Vex is just going to, come in and get that final frag as well. 5-0 Quaint, and I guess, Lost Bloods, they kind of are looking clueless, yep.
Exactly, and on top of that, like you said, they're kind of looking clueless a little bit. I'm pretty sure they can pick it back up if they put their efforts into it. But they're not committing properly to one side, and they honestly have to either do that or rotate once you get the information. But they're just like hanging back and waiting for Enigma to push. That is probably what is costing them the round, and if they can understand that and capitalize on that, they might just be able to get the round out. They are going to go in for an aggressive A push there. And Easy gets a first kill on Daredevil, and the ultimate does go out from Ghost there. There are a lot of people pushing up on Shard, and Ghost might not have stood a chance, but no, with that ult he gets LJ Chan, and it's down to a 3v5 situation. Enigma Gaming is shutting them down again, but Max does manage to get the kill on Ghost. Down to a 3v3 situation, it's really easily balanced out, and honestly they should be rotating right now, and they do try to go in for the rotate, but Easy catches Max off guard, and he's going to go in for the ult the moment he gets it, and is he going to be able to get the first frag with that ult? He does miss a few frags, but will he be able to get the shot? But no, Ashmeister takes him out instantly, and Ashmeister, and he gets instantly traded out by Godvexy, right? And honestly, there was just one person with a spike trying to rotate, trying to do the right thing, but he was just alone. He couldn't really do much, and he gets instantly taken out. Nice try with the attackers there, but honestly, they've got to do whatever they're doing a little faster, because Enigma is just faster on their feet and faster on the thinking process,
Completely true on that. I mean, Enigma Gaming, they're just too quick to their triggers, and they are winning out every single fight that they're taking as well. And judging from the position that the Jet is taking right now, I guess Easy is looking to take that teleport in towards the middle position. He's gonna find himself a frag for sure, yeah. Aggressive, and I guess Ghost is gonna go ahead and get himself a frag as well. Look at this, Easy. So goddamn aggressive, and that specific boombot is gonna give him all the information he needs. He knows for a fact that there is someone over towards the right-hand side of that specific entrance towards the market. And that is gonna be Hiccup to go ahead and throw in the satchel.
Managed to get that one beautiful headshot and another on Foresight. It is down to a 3v5 situation again. The attackers are losing out once again, and they have to do something really fast, but Ashmeister just managed to land a kill on Ghost. They have to pull it off this time because they're losing a lot of rounds and they're playing it too safe. They have to push onto a site. B is kind of clear, and they're holding market. I don't think that's a wise choice because everybody knows where their locations are because of that sky ult, and they are gonna hunt him down like a pack of wolves, and he does get taken out by Hicka. It's down to a 1v. What happened there? Daredevil takes 2 down in 1 spray. That was amazing by Daredevil, and that's probably what's going to give them the round if they manage to catch the last guy off guard. But are they going to be able to? This might be their first round on the. This might be the first round on the board for the attackers here. He does get a little bit of information, but no. Jay Shan just takes Batman instantly out, and that just is the first round on the board for Lost Bloods. Beautiful run coming in from them there.
Kind of messed up there. Enigma Gaming, they did have that incredible man advantage, but at the same time, just got a little bit too ahead of themselves, and they walked into the crosshairs of Daredevil. I mean, yeah, the guy's got devil in his name, so gotta watch out.
Exactly. And honestly, I think Lost Bloods is taking a bit too slow, and they're not like getting proper information that they could. Meanwhile, Enigma is like upper handing them with all the information they're pulling out with their agents. Anyway, they are gonna go in for another aggressive push here. Enigma is just confident this time, but Daredevil knows that they're gonna be confident, takes him out instantly. Goes in for the rounds to get in a little bit of information, knows that there are 2 on long. Is he gonna be able to get that frags with that piece of information? Though he is gonna put that flash out there to blind them, gets that information again, and he has to push in with his teammates if he's gonna manage try to get a frag there, and he does try to double peek, but no, his teammates is just gonna hang back and does manage to get a kill on Hicka. This is probably going to be the second round of the board for the attackers because they're finally being aggressive. They're finally managing to take the site and hold it down, and that's exactly what they have managed to do when Max takes out Badman down to a 2v4 situation here. The defense knows exactly where they are, and they have to push on the site, and Easy does manage to land that beautiful kill on Max. Is he gonna be able to get a second? And that beautiful one tap coming out of Ashmeister. Easy has to calm down because he's just popping off and getting fragged left, right, and center. This really looked like a round for the attackers here, but the defense just picked it right back up.
That's right, Easy. He's gonna be living up to his name. He's just gonna make it too easy for his team with those lovely one taps. Those were some pretty slick moves coming in from Easy. At the same time, I guess Lost Bloods, they definitely are gonna lose it in that specific round. Despite having that advantage, they're gonna be like, "What the hell, guys? Why did you all walk into the crosshairs of Mr. Easy?"
And they are going for an aggressive push again. And oh, this for the first time they actually peaked together and managed to get one kill out. Although that was just one kill, that was probably the most advantageous kill in their behalf, because that is probably going to give them the confidence to get the few kills afterwards. Godvex, he does manage to get Daredevil, but instantly gets straight out by Max, and the defense knows that A is being taken. They have to go in for the rotate, and the rotate does come in, but the plan also has gone out, and they've got good after plan positioning. The attacker Killjoy has also come through, but it's now over, and they have to push in really aggressively down to a 2v2 situation, both holding lamps. They know where they are. They know where they are, and the raise ult does come in from the attacker side. Is he going to be able to get a kill? No, that misses, but Badman does capitalize on that little bit of a mistake from Max there. It's down to 1v2 situation. It's still possible for Aster to take this out, you know? It is. We've seen miracles happening in 1v4s, but for 1v2 might be possible, but no, Hika gets instantly taken out by... Jay-Chan gets instantly taken out by Hika. That was a... They're understanding, they're trying their best. They're just like falling short towards the end. They're really getting the rounds, but just falling short towards the end, you know?
True. Like, see, Lost Bloods, they're bringing it really close, and it's also got to do with something that Enigma Gaming are doing as well, right? Enigma Gaming, they kind of are taking it really lightly right now. They know for a fact that Lost Bloods, we should just, kind of not put a lot of pressure onto them as well. Just have a chill game, have a good time, enjoy, because that's what games are for, of course. But at the same time, Enigma Gaming, they definitely are not gonna, take it that lightly that they're gonna go ahead and lose it out as well against Lost Bloods. Now, Lost Bloods, they're not able to capitalize on top of whatever Enigma Gaming is throwing at them as well. Look at this, they're just dying because of the utilities coming out from the side of Enigma Gaming. This is not at all acceptable, right? So as a team, you expect your team to, like, sort of give you the support you need and kind of give you the information as well. Now, Easy, he knows for a fact that Forsyth is over there. Try and go in for that white peak, but at the same time, Forsyth, he's just absolutely connecting everything. A triple and looking for the cool, but Hika finally chimes in and takes him down. What the hell? Man, the players from Side Team Lost Blood, I'm not gonna lie, in terms of aim, they definitely have got that prowess onto them, but they just gotta bring in a little bit more experience, and they just have to bring in a little bit more versatility in their executes.
And a little bit of coordination, I think. I feel like not enough information is going out, which is why they're getting caught off guard, Like, if the team manages to communicate a little bit more, I think they'll be able to get... Because they got the skill, they got the potential, they got the raw potential to take the rounds, but they're just like... I feel like the communication is a little bit lacking.
Yeah, that's kind of true though. I mean, to the side of Team Lost Bloods, I feel like the synergy, the coordination is just not there. Like, everything seems a bit disjointed for them.
Exactly. And they are going to go in for an aggressive A push again if the coordination does stick, and if they manage to take the defense together as a team. This is probably going to be the second round onto the board for them. It is looking really good, but do you see that sneaky backstab coming in there from the defense, and the information has gone out of them. Dismiss at the right time, and their frags going out left, right, and center. Ghost managed to get one kill and another from the defense side. That was a clean sweep of the defense there. The defense is just not stopping Assassin. They're pushing like left, right, and center, and they're backstabbing before Lost Bloods can think. Like, Lost Bloods is good with their aim and everything, and even their communication is lacking just a little bit, but they're taking too much time. They're giving Enigma too much time to get to know their positions and push onto them,
Yep, guess it looks like someone's about to play the attack side twice in this match. That is going to be Enigma Gaming. They're already playing attack on their defense, and they're also going to be attacking after this round, because this is going to be the last round of the first half. So let's see if Ghost is going to be, falling prey to that gravity well. I don't think so. He's going to see the start, and he's just going to be miles away from that. He knows. There's all the shenanigans coming out from the side of Lost Bloods, and it looks like that Hiccup is missing out on a few shots, but doesn't really matter. Ghost, on the other hand, activates the ult, comes in with the Empress, but is not able to do anything with that.
Like you see how they got that second frag down from long, like Enigma push from long. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was Reyna, I'm guessing. I'm sorry. I'm not sure who it was, but whoever pushed long.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful spray by God Mexi with that. Avery there, and that's all he needed. That's all he needed. The Odin was all he needed to take two guys out with one spray. They're just having fun right now. Enigma's having the time of their life with Lost Bloods right now, and Lost Bloods has to pick up their game. But I have seen people switching strats and honestly picking it back up on the other half. So if they manage to do that, Lost Bloods could honestly make a comeback. It is really hard, and they've lost a lot of confidence, but they still could manage to do that, you know? And it's just like the communication is honestly, like I said, that got confirmed in that last round where one pushed long, but no communication went out, and he could push all the way long to get onto a second frag. They gotta use their mics a little bit more, man.
They definitely gotta coordinate a little bit more, because, yeah, their attack, it was horrendous, and I guess with time they're gonna eventually realize that as well. But now Enigma Gaming are gonna be the ones to be on the attack, and judging from their positioning, it looks like that they just wanna hit up over towards the A side. Over towards the A side from the side of Lost Bloods. We do have that three-man setup. One player is already gonna be pushing in from the Shah's position, and I guess the Sky, that is Badman, he might just be able to get that frag on towards an aggressive Raze. But no, never mind. The Raze is gonna come back, and he's gonna strike on towards Easy. With that, it's going to be down to a 2 vs 4 situation, Queen, and I guess Lost Bloods, they pretty much should kiss this round goodbye.
Oh, that was a really, really, really quick round. Not even a round, a quick match. I don't want to give up hope on Lost Bloods, but honestly, it is what it is, and I'm going to call it. That was a really, really fast match coming in. And Enigma honestly put their foot down and did not budge from their positioning and just had fun with the entire game, you know?
Yeah, I mean, what time was it when we started this match? Has it been like 10-15 minutes already? I guess, yeah.
I swear it feels like. What was that match?
Yeah, it kinda was definitely a quick affair, and it's basically got to do with the skill difference as well. Lost Bloods, they will take that sweet time, but at the same time they'll learn a lot from this specific match, and I hope that they come out stronger in the next tournament for sure that they're gonna be playing. Right now, it's gonna be easy to just pounce it on towards Max with that the judge prowess for sure, but not like this. Oh. How the hell did he expect Ashmeister to be there?
Not just that expectation, that flick that was precise and beautiful.
Wow, Hiccup! Even though he's completely concussed, he's still going to be able to find that frag, and it's going to be Foresight and J-Chan to bring it all back. All down to God Wexy, by the way, and I guess Enigma Gaming, they just want to drag this a little bit further. I guess they're not happy with the casters, calling it out that, hey, pick one.
They feel it in their bones. They know what we're talking about. They're like, you know what? We're not gonna give them the satisfaction. We're gonna bring it all the way back. We're gonna play it out till the end. You know.
They're like, you know what? Assassin 47 and Quinn didn't like it. Okay, fine. You know what? Let's just drag it a little bit further.
Yeah, true. Honestly, and they do have the second round of the board, and that might just give them a little bit more confidence because they did get the second round and. Their economy is also not looking that great. They're on 3 sheriffs, 1 phantom. I'm not sure what that economy is, but then on the Lost Blood side, they've gone for more balanced Bulldog and like Spectres and what is that? Singer, you know? So they can manage to take close range battles and could probably take the 3rd round onto the board. They are holding it down really well. They're not being aggressive like Enigma was. They're playing it out really smart. And the Enigma Gaming is going to go in for a full B commit with those sheriffs there. And the portal does come in from Daredevil there, but he does manage to take a bad bend, but he goes with a beautiful one tap with that sheriff there. And a few more frags going on as Foresight takes out Ghost, and the commit does come in, and it's down to a 1v3 situation, and Enigma is getting shut down yet again. So Enigma is good with the attacking on the defense, but they're not as like they have to they have to push out into sight better than what they were doing before, because Lost Bloods knows that they have to hold it down. They know that they have to take it a little slower because they can't afford to push into the attacker spawn. You know, they can't afford to be aggressive.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be Wexy in a 1 vs 3, right? And I guess he's got little to no utilities left as well.
Oh.
definitely going to be distracted a little bit because of that
30
turret, and
seconds left.
maybe Max is going to try and capitalize on top of that. But at the same time, look at the Astra. She's just holding. I mean, the Astra kind of knows, right, that that the spike is in his control as well. So all he has to do is just wait for Vexy to show up, and there you go.
enemy remaining.
Vexy's definitely going to be doing that, and this is a bad idea. Lost Bloods, you guys shouldn't have given him individual one-on-ones,
10
and
seconds
with
left.
that, he has got himself a chance to. Wow. Never mind. Forget everything I said.
What?
Forget everything I just said.
What? Even the teams are having a little bit of fun there, and everybody's like laughing at chat. That was. Oh god, Vexy, he tried. It honestly happens sometimes. He went back for the spike and he just didn't pick it up, and he thought that he did. You saw a little bit of confusion there, and you were like, why is this not planting? Then he didn't realize that he did pick up the spike and go all the way back, and that like that little bit of time is what like gave you know Killjoy over there the right moment to like launch that grenade. Oh my god, nutty. And they are gonna go in for an aggressive push again on A side. They know that B is just not working out for them. So Lost Bloods is just gonna again do their usual thing. They're gonna hold it out really hard, and Hika is gonna get the initial kill on Ashmeister, but he's gonna get instantly traded out by Daredevil. Down to a 4v4 situation, really even. But Max having just a better position and gets easy, and another kill goes out from Batman there. Ghost over here popping off into the free kills too. Down to a 1v3 situation. It looks like it's gonna be the final round, and it is as Batman lands a final kill on Foresight. A beautiful round coming in for Enigma there, and a beautiful match no less, because they just did a clean sweep.
That's true. That's definitely true. And you know what? Like I'm kind of very surprised to see that quick affair coming out from the side of Team Enigma Gaming. And Enigma Gaming, they're going to be feeling really happy about their performance as well. And I guess Team Lost Bloods, they definitely are going to be walking away with a lot of lessons out of this specific game.
True, honestly, and Lost Bloods honestly understand that when somebody's gonna be pushing them really aggressively, they have to like take a little step back and maybe act a little faster because their delay in communication and pushing into a side is what Enigma was taking their advantage on. They were taking advantage of that and they were pushing onto them, and they just didn't know what happened, and it just came boiled down to a 13-3 match, you know.
Yeah, that's true. And to be honest, we are going to be taking a quick look at the match highlights as well. Let's jump straight into the match highlights, talk a little bit more about what exactly happened in that game. I mean, I don't really need to address the elephant in the room, but at the same time, Enigma Gaming, they were just miles apart when it comes to matching the skill set coming out from the side of Lost Bloods. And Lost Bloods, they did put up some really good moments for themselves as well when they went ahead and got themselves all of these nutty headshots onto aggressive players from side of Enigma Gaming. Enigma Gaming, they made a lot of mistakes as well. I mean, more than mistakes, I would say they just, kind of took it a little bit too easy. But at the same time, all in all, it was a pretty good matchup coming out from both sides, especially Enigma Gaming. Lost Bloods, as I said, they definitely had their moments, and one of which is definitely being seen in front of your screens as well, where, some of the players, they completely turned the table around, got themselves the first round of the board, and then got them the second one as well. I thought that Enigma Gaming, they just, after losing the first round, they kind of are going to get a little bit more serious, but then, nah. They just... they just went on with their usual stuff, and they were happy with that performance.
They were just chilling. They were cool with it. And I honestly feel like Lost Bloods really had the potential, but it mostly came down to how quick, not even what communication was going on, but how quickly they were giving it out. Because Enigma was just doing it so fast that they didn't have the time to use their comms and tell the rest of their teammates there, that the guy is there, somebody's pushing along. That, honestly, I feel like that was what the mistake was from Lost Bloods. And if they managed to, work on that, they're going to be a really strong team.
So yeah, let's hope that Lost Bloods are gonna go ahead and learn a lot from this specific match and come out stronger in the next set of tournaments as well. But yeah, guys. In the meantime, it was a quick affair for sure. Congratulations, Enigma Gaming, for moving forward into the next stage of the tournament, which is the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Chroma. Definitely check out the best deals of on the Legion Gaming notebooks powered by the latest Intel Core i7 processors. Using the link down in the description below, by the way. You guys can go ahead and check them out at your nearest Chroma stores, or just visit the Chroma website online. All the information is going to be down in the description below, so I request you guys to just expand the description and check out the links down there as well. If you guys still have got any of the confusions or doubts, right, regarding the price pools and whatnot, it's gonna be me who's got you covered. The price pool for the Lenovo Intel Variant Open in association with Chroma is worth 3 lakh rupees, which includes price money, coupon codes, and products by Lenovo and Chroma. So yeah, definitely check all of the links down in the description below, and I want you guys to take a little bit of a short break as well. We're going to be coming back with the next match as well. But before we head on towards the break, Quint, any closing thoughts on that specific match?
Not really. I mean, it was the match honestly spoke for itself. It was a really beautiful match to watch. We got to see Enigma in action. That's exactly what we came here for. The audience got exactly what they wanted, and it was honestly a beautiful, beautiful match. So that's
Yeah,
pretty much it, honestly.
it was kind of like a sort of a fragathon as well.
Mm,
In that specific match where Enigma Gaming, they were just running around the entire map.
true,
It was like they were playing deathmatch or something like that. All of them were just warming up for maybe big
true.
matches that they've got for the rest of the day.
Mm,
We are starting off with a very light game, so we're gonna take it. We are just kind of um, gonna warm up a little bit against all of these players. We're gonna
mm,
just spread around the map, take it as like a deathmatch server or something like that. In this Wreck Havoc, but at the same time, not gonna lie, Team Lost Bloods, they did put up quite a performance. That's for
yeah.
sure, though. They did try, but overall, it was just that Enigma Gaming. They were just running left, right, and center across the map. Like
Honestly, yeah.
we saw some pushes coming out from the long
Mhm,
position. Saw some push being made by the Showers from the short position. Ghost actually was kind of losing a lot of aim duels as well. Not really sure
mm.
why. When the aim duels should have been going into his favor, he actually was just losing absolutely every single aim fight that he was taking as well. So Ghost, maybe he's just gonna spend a lot of time in the range or maybe in some deathmatch servers as well. Because even on that Empress, he was only able to get himself a couple of frags. Now that's not at all
Couple of frags,
acceptable.
yeah.
He kind of
Mm.
had to go ahead and get himself a quad or something like that in order to sort of get that round going into the favor of Team Enigma Gaming as well.
Honestly, and I feel like it was not even that. Ghost was just being really chill, just like letting the entire match play out. They were playing it super fun. Once he got that confidence up on there, just once the round started coming in, they just got their confidence so up that they were being really, really aggressive. They were just like having fun with it, flying left, right, and center, pushing A long, B long. I mean, A showers, B long. They were pushing everywhere. And Lost Bloods has it tight. The only problem was like they were pushing so fast, the communication did not come in at the right time, and they were catching them. And anyone was just catching Lost Bloods off guard. But honestly, Lost Bloods has learned from that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come back to our to the tournament stronger at one point. They're gonna go for more. Obviously, they're not gonna give up right now, are they? And Enigma just gave them a
Yeah.
lesson, and it's just like Hakuna Matata sort of thing. It is just the circle of life. It just happens sometimes.
That's very well said as well. And to be honest, Lost Bloods, if they just rewatch the war as well, right, they are gonna understand where exactly they went wrong,
Yeah.
why exactly nothing was working out for them. At the same time, they made some really, really good, they really made some good decisions as well.
Mm.
Moving on to their attack side, of course, when they came to know that Enigma Gaming, they're the ones who are actually showing a lot of aggression on their defense, and they're just coming straight into the enemy front lines as
Held.
well.
Mm.
What Team Lost Bloods did was they were just holding onto the angles, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do as well. Sometimes when the
Yeah.
defenders are just a lot too aggressive, when you know
Mm.
that you are not winning out the fights, better hold the angles and just let the enemies walk into your crosses, and that's exactly what Lost Bloods did. And I kind of really loved how they did that as well. Some of the players from the side of Lost Bloods walking away with a triple, a quad, multiple kills coming every single round. So something sweet, but at the same time, a little bit more of that would have been welcoming. And the trade game was definitely absent from the side of Lost Bloods. So they got to work on that for sure.
Valorant is a game that like bases itself a lot on confidence too. So I feel like if Lost Blood started off with the defense, right, they would have done their normal play. They would have held down. They might have gotten a few rounds out. That would have probably given the confidence to play it more aggressively on the attacker side. That it just might not be there. Sometimes it happens. It's just not your day.
All right, then. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that said and done, we're just going to be quickly, throwing it off to a break as well. We're going to get ourselves energized for the next match that is going to be even more interesting. So stick around for that. We're going to be back in a few minutes. So grab yourself some snacks, grab yourself some drinks as well, and we're going to be back really, really soon.
remaining.
The hunt begins.
One enemy
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Chroma. I'm Akash Assassin47, and joining me on the desk is the dashing Mr. Quint. And yeah, we're going to be
Oh,
jumping straight in towards the next match for the day as well. Just got done with a quick 13-3, if I'm not wrong.
mhm.
And
Yep.
there was a quick affair coming in from the side of Enigma Gaming, that's for sure. Could have been a little bit more early, but at the same time, they kind of, taking it light and they were just chilling out there in that
Yep.
specific match as well. Not gonna lie, Team Lost Bloods they did put up quite a performance, but sadly they were not able to make the cut as well. So it's gonna be Enigma Gaming to be moving forward into the next stage of this specific tournament. But hey guys, just wanted to let you know that the second match of the day is gonna be even more interesting because it's gonna be True Ripper Esports and Team Inazuma Gaming. So
Yep.
Quaint, what are gonna be your thoughts on this specific match? What are you expecting out of this?
I mean, Inazuma, look at the lineup: Nightzera, SK Wow, Fired Up Spawn. It's just a beautiful like lineup on Inazuma right now. It's gonna be really fun watching them coming from. These are really CS heavy players. It's gonna be really fun watching them play. But on the other side, on the other hand, True Reapers also has Relic, Master, Paradox, and it's gonna be a really even match and really fun to watch these gods go against each other.
True that. And see, in terms of the aim prowess, right? All of these guys, they stand at the top of the table as well. It is going to be a little bit of a, you know, frenemy stuff going on in this specific match because we do have some ex teammates playing against each other. So that's going to be, Paradox
Yep.
facing off against SK Wow and whatnot. So
Yep.
truly going to be an exciting match for sure. Now we are going to discuss a little bit about the tournament in general as well, right? For those of you who did miss out, this is the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Chroma. You guys should definitely go ahead and check out the great deals on the Legion gaming notebooks powered by the latest Intel Core i7 processors. At nearby Chroma stores or the Chroma website online as well. Everything is linked down in the description below, so please open up the description, check out the links, and check out these insane deals on the Legion gaming notebooks as well, powered by the latest Intel Core i7 processors. Talking a little bit about the tournament as well, right? In general, the prize pool it is worth 3 lakh rupees, which includes prize money, coupon codes, and products by Lenovo and Chroma. So all of these players, all of these teams are going to be fighting it out for that prize pool of 3 lakh rupees. So definitely, watch out for all of these teams fighting for that specific prize pool as well. Now, talking about Inazuma a little bit, right? I kind of have got no clue how exactly this team is going to perform as well. I'm not really sure if is the team that they play a lot of other tournaments with as well. But True Ripper Esports, on the other hand, they are a far better team as well. They have made a lot of name in the community for themselves. They have been, shaking the scene as well with their incredible games. Really looking forward to what exactly is going to be the lineup coming out from the side of both of these teams. From the side of True Ripper Esports, they do have some switch ups according to certain maps. So looking forward to what exactly is going to happen. Talking about the map, by the way, it is going to be Haven, one of True Ripper Esports' favorites. So looking forward to seeing True Ripper Esports, coming out on top in the specific match against Nazuma.
And on top of that, Haven it also happens to be one of my favorite maps because it's the only
Oh yeah,
map with three sites. Like I love the fact that you have so many options to work around with three sites. You don't get that opportunity in CS, and that is what sets this game apart from CS. They're really similar games with similar mechanics, but then Valorant is just different. It's a different game, but then that three sites setup is something that you have not seen in any other game before, and I really love playing around with the three sites. And it makes for really good rotates and really fast gameplay. And let's just see how they're gonna make the best use of Haven. And in my opinion, to be honest, like once you lose for like control over Garage, you lose control over the entire map. The Garage control is the most important in Haven. What do you think about that?
uh, I definitely feel like aggressiveness sort of has its own ways around the specific map. The game is live, by the way, so let's just quickly jump straight into the match, and then we can carry on this conversation inside of the game as well. So as I was saying, right? I mean, see, more than Garage, I guess. I guess it's more about how much map control you can take around the map as well. As defenders, I do expect teams and players to go a little bit more aggressive, try and come in with incredible flanks as well. because it actually helps quite a lot in terms of gathering intel and making swift rotations as well.
True, that is very true. And honestly, they've gone in for like a really like equal lineup because you've got information on both sides with Cypher and Sova being there equally. Like that really helps the entire information. And their initial frags going out all like like just off the bat. SKWow and Nightzera getting 2 frags off the bat, and Nightzera is already down to 34 hit points, and it's looking really good for the defense right now, as they've just gotten started. The game is having a little bit of lag. I don't know if it's on my end or not, but if that is going to be the case for everybody, it might spell out trouble for the teams over here. But let's just see how SKWow is going to go in for the aggressive push. Managed to get that kill on Cypher and takes down Sova right after that, and there's no information going out there. 25 HP on Phoenix, and it gets instantly taken out. They were just like ramped up on mid over there, and they got taken out instantly by the defense there. They were like headshots going out from look at that, like from the get-go there were headshots going out.
That's completely true. And you know what, I felt like that Inazuma are gonna have a slow start in this specific match. It's gonna be the other way around. It is gonna be True Ripper Esports to struggle a little bit, but then eventually they are gonna come back stronger, that's for sure.
True, and we are going to go in for a little bit of a pause here. I'm pretty sure it's just a technical issue on the server, and I'm not really sure what's happening here. But we are like just gonna go into a quick pause there, and that gives us a little bit of time to talk about what they're gonna do. Although it's just the beginning of the match, that was a really fast play coming out right off the bat, like just Jet holding it long and taking 2 heads instantly, and then the rest of them going down on mid. Nobody expected that. We can't really say much right now, but that was a quick round.
Definitely was a quick pistol coming out from the side of SKWow, and SKWow, nothing but the classic. He actually made things happen for his team. Really looking forward to Inazuma showing us more and more of this aggressive play. And I guess your garage point that kind of made sense now in the pistol round itself.
I told you. I mean, I love playing garage because once you get control over there, you can take either C or you can clear out the backside of C and B simultaneously. And once you get an entire control over garage and the backside, the round is yours. Trust me, the round's yours.
That's for sure, though. And it goes both ways as well, right? I mean, it kind of goes for the attackers as well. Kind of goes for the defenders as well. They just have a lot of map control, a lot of intel, and based on that intel, they can make that mid-round call as well as to what exactly they are supposed to do in that specific round.
Exactly.
So a little bit of a pause, by the way, guys. We're just gonna quickly resume the round as well. As soon as FiredUp is gonna join back. The thing is that FiredUp, he kind of has some issues in his internet connection, I guess. So
yeah, they're gonna wait it out a little more.
A little bit of a tech issue, so we're just gonna wait for him to, just restart his internet. And once that is done, we'll be jumping straight into round number 2, which should probably go into the favor of Team Inazuma as well. Most of the players are just, holding on to the ghosts as well. I'm not really sure if this is gonna work out or not. But yeah, I pretty much am looking forward to a couple of players picking up the SMGs along with the armor for sure. And that too, a full armor, not a half armor, please.
Exactly. And although the game hasn't started yet, Nightzera has gone in for that Bulldog. He's feeling confident today. He knows he's going to get those frags, and he's going to go in for the entire economy. His economy is down to 0. He's being super confident. He's going in for that full buy. The others have not really bought anything so far, but it could change towards the end of the round where they just start buying after the pause. But Nightzera is being super confident there. Nightzera and Omkar, his legs. You know what? I'm not going to rely on the Ghost right now. I'm not really feeling that confident. I'm just going to go for the Spectre and destroy everybody, Just spray them all down. And it is taking a long time with the pause there, though. Guess they're
I guess issues. I guess, yeah. So the thing is, one more player, he's just gonna go ahead and get themselves the interconnections restarted as well. A couple of players just gonna go ahead and make sure that no one has any issues moving forward. By the way, Paradox is just flexing off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Look at that.
Yeah. Paradox is just
Yo.
flexing off the Tethered Realms melee.
That looks so good, not gonna lie. But I still prefer the Karambit. That's just a beautiful thing. And I'm probably biased just because of my CSGO background. I just happen to love the Karambit. I can't really lie.
The Prime 2.0 Karambit, right? It kind of is.
Yeah, it's really good.
Something really, really fancy, I may say. To be honest, I kind of love the Reaver melee. I kind of had the Reaver as well. I have the Reaver, and I
Wow.
consider
Look at
it to
that.
be. No, I'm not flexing, okay? I'm
Look
just
at
saying.
that, look at that. Sure you're
I'm
not.
just saying- No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. Reaver is an old knife, and I don't think so. There's something to be bragging about the Reaver. But yeah, the Reaver melee is one of really
Really
good.
pretty.
Yeah,
One of the
good
best
melee skills.
animations. Yeah.
That's for sure. Like it kind of looks a lot better as a dagger as well. But I guess most of them they do love the claw as well. So
Yeah, look at that.
to be honest, before the Tethered Realms melee, Paradox had the Oni claw. No, sorry, not the Oni claw. My
Is
bad.
it?
He had the Ion claw. Yeah, he had the Ion
Ah.
claw. He used to flex that up, and I used to be like, hey, it's a bad one, alright? I don't like it. Just kidding. But yeah, Paradox, he kind of had that, and I guess now Crosshair has it too, as the Ion claw.
Yeah, but to be honest, like what I don't understand is this one, the Celestial fan. It's a good melee. I guess a lot of people like it, but I don't understand it. Like if it's a knife, it's gotta be a knife. What do you think?
I mean, it's
Oh, man.
it's just like a fancy item, right? It's like a fancy
Yeah,
item.
true.
It kind of gets really hot on the map of Haven, so why don't we just kind of
And
cool
it's a
ourselves
really
off?
nice flex. Yeah, at the same time, it's a really nice flex when you just start
It
fanning
is.
yourself after getting a kill.
You know what? Exactly. So you get a kill. Instead of getting the BM done, you just stand there and you just inspect your Celestial fan, and you're like, you're just blowing yourself. It's like just kind of blowing the heat out of there.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Just too hot to handle, you know. And we are going to go out of the pause and into the match right now as the attackers are going to go in for an aggressive mid take again. They're going in all out. They're not stopping at all. They're going to catch him off guard, I guess. And already off the bat, one tap god is on to 1 HP, but managed to land that headshot. But there are frags going out left, right, and center. It's down to a 2v4 situation. The attackers get shut down immediately, but they can still manage it because it's still a 2v4 situation. We've seen miracles happening at much lesser. They might be able to do it. And Masters is holding a really good corner there, but if he doesn't get backstab, he can't manage to get that round out. But he's having only a classic at that. I'm pretty sure that has done a little bit of damage, and he does manage to bring escape out of 10 hit points. But it's now all down to Crosshair to manage to take the rest of the round out, which is going to be played out really slowly because there's no information being given out from either side. SK Wow is really low, and again, the defense knows they're on B, but they are still going to be spread out because Crosshair can move anywhere, you know? Like, there's just going to be, the defense is just going to spread himself out again. A little bit of information has gone out because of that alarm bot, but not completely, not entirely. And I am not sure if I'm the only one facing the lag here. Assassin, are you facing the
No
lag?
charges left.
No, nothing at all. It is maybe
Okay,
we're
but-
good at acting out, but it's completely fine, you know. To be honest, it was a quick round coming out from the side of Inazuma, and Inazuma, as I said, winning out that pistol was a good start for them, and it's gonna set them in the right motion, the right direction, and that momentum is just gonna keep on getting increased from the side of Inazuma. From the side of Churipa Esports, I would definitely like to see them, come out with some sort of a counter. Maybe that is going to come in this specific round, where we're going to be seeing Churipa
Full
Esports
buys.
coming out with their full buys. Yep, it's going to be the better sets of weapons coming out from the side of Churipa, and I guess Paradox is looking to get himself that frag onto it, Spawn. And Spawn, well, he's going to get caught off guard.
And it's going to be played out a little slower because like they have the information right now. They're going to play for after planned positions, but Phoenix over there is going to be play a little aggressive, get a little bit of information, and put that wall up just so that they can't see anymore. It's going to molly that off to like push them back off. SK Wow getting one tap god over here. Master getting SK Wow down to a 3v4 situation with 3 on the defense side here. It's not really looking that great for the defense because they are low on the body count, but that line does come in and the frags do go out down to a 1v3 situation. The defense is not looking good, like I said, and the last one over here is gonna save that up because he's got a lot. That is one expensive gun. He doesn't want to lose it. Why was that dash coming in from Jet over there and he catches him off guard? Paradox, beautiful play coming in from Paradox. I was not expecting that updraft after that dash. The moment he saw that was just beautiful, Assassin.
That's right, that's right. To be completely honest, right, Trooper Esports, once they activate themselves, they are a force to be reckoned with. I mean, Paradox, the way the guy just, roams around the entire map, catches all of these players off guard, and finds himself in positions where his enemies might not expect him to be, right? That's something that Paradox is a king on as well. And the guy just is an absolute beast when it comes to getting these nutty shots connected onto the heads of all of his enemies. And it is going to be Crosshair, not one tap god to get the frag, and one tap god is just going to try and run for his life. He's like, I've already taken enough damage, I need some heal, but unlucky, we don't have a healer in our team.
Exactly, and he's just gonna fall back with no heals to rely on, and he's gonna have to play it really slow because he's not that he doesn't have the hit points that he needs to actually get a few more frags. He has to play it really sneaky. And
did you see what happened over there?
No, I'm sorry, I might have missed out. What did I miss out on?
Yeah, so I gotta tell you, Naik Zera was playing anti-flash, and he had his turret to let him know if someone is walking into the garage position. That is such a beautiful setup coming out from Naik Zera. Yep. He's gonna catch Paradox off guard, and he's gonna do to Paradox what Paradox did to spawn the previous round. But now there's gonna be Relic to try to find the frag on towards Naik Zera as well. Relic is actually that insane lurker from the side of Team Trooper Esports. You may not see him coming, but when he strikes hard. And for now in a 3 vs 4 situation, the man disadvantage is with Inazuma. And Inazuma, they are gonna try and go in for this retake. In a way where they can capitalize and get some trades as well. One tap god is pretty damn low. I'm not really sure how exactly is he even alive. It's gonna be Omkar to try and take him down, but Omkar knows that there is a player watching from the long position. In a matter of seconds, both the players get taken down, and it all comes down to spawn in a 1 vs 4. He's got nothing else to do but save his Phantom because the economy from the side of Team Inazuma, it's in shambles.
Honestly, Troopers we're just like waiting for their gun economy to come in, and they were ready with those guns to shut them down. Spawn is holding a really risky angle there. Managed to get one exit frag over there, but is he gonna be able to land another? Because Master's gonna beat him right now. But no, Master is just gonna be having the better positioning and take Spawn right off the map. And yeah, he tried to damage their economy a little bit. Did manage to take one out, and the defense honestly has to step it up, and it's down to a proper an equal 2-2 score on the board, and it could be anyone's game right now because the momentum is on both sides. The Troopers we're just like waiting for their guns to come in. They were like, once we got our guns, we're just gonna show them what we got.
Yep, 2-all as Trooper Esports. They should pretty much have the third round of the board. Looking at the economy coming in from the side of Inazuma, things don't look that good, but I guess we might just be underestimating them. Maybe Trooper Esports is gonna walk into these shorties. Maybe SK Wow is just gonna find himself a frag. You never know. SK Wow for now is just trying to hold on to that and that smoke. He's gonna pray to all the gods out there to just keep him alive.
A little bit of information has gone in as Jet was trying to backstab a little bit, but Cypher knows what they're up to. Gets that camera in to get a little bit of information. The information did go out, and it's down to a 4v5 situation. The attackers could still get it, and Relic is just going to hold that down, try to get more ahead. And honestly, he could, because Jet is not going to be able to do much with that pistol over there. Relic does have the gun advantage with the Phantom in his hand. His buddies over there on C have already taken and planted it down. Omkar over here is just gonna push in with the frenzy, try to get a few heads, but he's gonna be able to connect the shot, and he does manage to get that headshot on the Crosshair with Phantom. With the Phantom in Crosshair's hand, is he gonna be able to take it out? No, Master comes in to help his teammate out a little bit to take Omkar down. Fired Up is still gonna go in for that backstab there, and he gets caught off guard. That was kind of obvious, honestly. He shouldn't have done that, but then again, it's an eco round. If they can manage to get 1 kill, it's gonna be a good eco. Right, so SK Wow is just gonna be holding here, and he gets taken off guard from Paradox by Paradox there. He held that garage position for so long, and nobody knew that at the end of the round he held it for too long, and it was obvious he was there,
I mean, the only position left to search was the garage as well, right?
Yeah.
So they kind of were like, okay, you know what, SK Wow, he's the guy who plays garage. He loves to play garage, so let's just go ahead and...
He has to be there.
Yeah, he has to be there, man. He's definitely there. He's holding a shotgun or something, so please be careful. And that's why Paradox was a little bit paranoid. He was like, what the hell?
And It looks like a balanced economy this round because everybody has gone in for Phantom and Vandal buys with one off on each side. Let's see if that op is going to get some initial frags over there with instant trade recon bolts coming in from both sides. A little bit of information has gone out and the attackers are going to be spread out again and they're not going to commit to any side really because the spike is still back in base. And Paradox is going to push in with Cypher and Sova on short, trying to play a site a little bit, trying to get a little bit of a peek there. But Fired Up managed to get the initial peek and does get catches Paradox off guard. They are down by one player, but they can still make it. They know a lot of players are going to get on A, so they might want to rotate. But no, Relic and Sova are over here. It's just going to like hold it down, try to play for peaks. They fear that Owl Drone coming and they're just going to take it out. Not a lot of information has gone out because the other teammates are still holding mid there and the defense is really still really spread out, you know, just trying to wait for them to commit to one site. Fired Up's information does get like given out. They know that Jet is gonna, I mean Cypher is gonna be there. The recon bolt comes in all the way from spawn. It's a really slow round, Assassin. They're really playing it carefully because they're really neck and neck right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? The ultimate is going to be used from the side of the defender's Omen, right? From the shadows is going to be used in order to gather some information, and that information is already going to be coming in from the side of Inazuma. Now, sorry, my bad, Inazuma. Yeah, I kind of had it at a moment there. But anyways, Inazuma, they did have the information, but even after having that prior information, they were not able to capitalize on top of that, and I don't really know what's up with Inazuma, but True Reaper Esports, once the bigger guns are out from their side,
Look at that.
they're looking a lot better. And whoa, what?
Nice.
How is that even possible?
I don't know. That was a beautiful flick and shot by Fired Up there.
But what? No, I don't believe this.
Oh
This is a lie.
This match is definitely impossible. Oh, what?
Yeah. Okay, this is fine, alright? I saw the bullet go through the wall and fine, this is fine, but...
The
yeah.
reaction time of this... Oh, did he lag out there?
No, I don't think so. So basically, Fired Up, right, being the resident duelist for the side of Inazuma, I expect him to have moves like these, but that shot on towards the Omen. I thought the Omen never pinged. Like, for me, the Omen's body was never out of the wall. He was just jiggle peeking.
Honestly,
he was just kind of shoulder peeking, you know.
Yeah, if anyone can take exit frags out, it is Fired Up. Like those beautiful shots coming through that op, he's just a madman with that op there. And I think Fired Up actually, I was right. I think he did lag out. Look, he's just still at spawn. Yeah, he's disconnected. It's probably gonna go into and has gone into a pause there as Fired Up man like tries to reconnect back to the match. Was unlucky. He might have been able to get a few more frags down there. Just managed to like take down their economy just a little bit more. And Inazuma honestly has to step up their game a little bit more because they had a really good couple of rounds in the beginning, but Fired Up is, True Reapers is beginning to like pick it all the way up and getting round after round, you know?
Wow. Gonna be seeing both the melees just having a fight against each other.
Just like a friendly knife fight at this point, honestly. Oh,
Yeah.
but the pause does go out though. And now we're just gonna get right back into the match with a very, very hard eco coming in from Inazuma there. Are they gonna be able to get the round though with their economy is super tight. They still have a little bit of money. Then they're just gonna go into the eco and going for the full buys in the next round. They're gonna be able to get even a few frags with those cheaper guns. They will be able to like damage their economy, and it is gonna be to their advantage. And that really good positioning held by Niger honestly brings Paradox down to 66 points of health, but he gets taken out because Paradox just has a better gun. And they're gonna go in for an aggressive A take with all of the teammates coming in from the attacker side. The rotate has to come out because all the information, all the footsteps has gone out. The defense knows that A is taken. The bomb plant is going down. Fired Up going in with that alt backstab. Is Spawn gonna be able to take a kill? No, one tap got just but Fired Up over here just taking heads with his blades. What are you doing, Fired Up? That aim is godlike. Is he gonna be able to get another frag though? If he does manage this round is gonna be theirs. But it is honestly a beautiful round coming on, but then no, he gets taken out by Crosshair. And SK Wow's frag grenade over there takes out another player. Is he gonna be able to take his though? As he picks up the gun, but just at the wrong moment. One tap god peeks at just the right time and just the wrong time for Raze over there and takes him clean off the map. That was a beautiful, beautiful try by the defense there because This backstab you see over here, it was just beautiful. That's one for the clips.
Definitely is, and that's a really good eco coming out from the side of Inazuma. Not gonna lie, they got themselves they got themselves 3 kills, and they kind of were almost there.
That ult from Jet though, that was beautiful to watch. And again, we're just gonna go in for a full buy in either round. This could be either runs game because they're like pretty equally matched, The Recon Bolt is going to go onto A site, and it's gonna try to get a little bit of information. They're going really hard onto A site right now. They're confident in their guns. They know they can take the heads. Their True Reapers is in for the kill right now. That information does go out, but Nightzera pops in just the right time and takes Paradox right out. Down to a 4v5 situation. The defense has rotate does come in. The Killjoy ult does go out. The lockdown does get put down, and Master's gonna reply with his ult, try to get a little bit of heads over there, and does manage to tag one player, which translates into instant frags by his teammates over there. Really fast frags coming in for the attacker side, down to a 2v4 situation, and the last player on the board being Fired Up, but we've seen what Fired Up can do with that op. He manages to bring those beautiful kills onto the board. This might just be another round. You can go in for that 1v4 clutch, but he's gonna play it safe, wait for the peaks, as is smart, and I think he's just gonna play it safe right now. Just go back, wait for like a push from any side, and just gonna save that really, really expensive op. But nice try by the defense, but the attackers are really going in fast, taking down the site and holding really good after plan positioning.
True that. And to be honest, True Reaper Esports, them walking away with a really good lead against Team Inazuma isn't really surprising, because we all know for a fact that it is an attacker side map, and True Reaper Esports, they're really good at that attack as well. So looking forward to seeing what Inazuma can do as well. They really need to stop dying to Paradox right now. Paradox is just easily sneaking into the side and getting all of these kills as well. Except for the last shot, of course. Last shot he kind of messed up. But at the same time, amazing utility usage coming out from the side of True Reaper Esports, right? The Sova using his ult in order to take down the lockdown and further doing a lot of damage as well. So all in all, things are going in the favor of True Reaper Esports. And right now, there's going to be the ultimate coming out from the Phoenix. This will be Crosshair to use the run it back, create a bit of a distraction so that his comrade can go ahead and get the frag. And look at Paradox. Wow. SK, wow, he does not even see that coming. And I guess Nightzera, he knows. He knows that Paradox is somewhere around there. Let me just try and take him down. And maybe bring it down to a 3 vs 3 from a 3 vs 4.
True, and it is down to a 3-4 right now. Another kill does go out, but there's an equal trade coming in from Nightzera over there as he managed to bring it down to a 2v3, and that beautiful shock dart coming from Spawn there takes out the opponent Sova. Down to a 2v2 situation. Whoever gets the first peek gets the first kill, and the first peek does come from Nightzera. Then Crosshair does manage to get that kill. Down to a 1v2 situation. Spawn might be able to do wonders here, but is he going to be able to try it? Relic is going to hold a really safe position down along with Phoenix being super aggressive on site, and he knows he's going to be able to manage to connect the shots, and he does connect the shots and takes Spawn right down. 2-7 on the board right now, with 7 on True Reapers. True Reapers, honestly, when it came down to a 2-0 on the board with 0 on True Reapers and 2 on the side of Inazuma, I really thought that Inazuma would have gotten that initial confidence that they needed to like bring round after round after round, but then Inazuma was like, you know what, sit down, let us show you what it is, and they just started bringing it round after round instead.
7-2. If they go ahead and put up that 8th round of the board, and I guess True Reaper Esports have completed their objective. Like on the attack, getting 8 rounds is more than enough in my opinion, and I guess anything more than 8 is nothing but cherry on top of the cake. For now, Paradox is going to be the one to go ahead and take down Omkar, and maybe we're just going to be seeing Spawn hitting some nutty shots as well. He's looking for one, and there you go. That was the nutty shot that I was talking about. We did miss it on the cam, but it's completely fine, Spawn, he actually went in for that white peek and got himself that headshot connected as well. 8-2, as I said, more than enough for True Reaper Esports. Let's see if Inazuma are going to be able to eke out a buy and get the last 2 rounds into their favor, because if they're not going to be able to do that, then True Reaper Esports, they might just be, running away with this specific game. It might just be a quick affair coming out from the side of True Reaper Esports, just like the previous game.
Yeah, actually, they're having fun with it. They're holding. They know what they're doing, They're going in for those really good takes, and they're holding down a really good after plan positioning. They're gonna play split again. Nobody's holding mid. And what is that bounce? What is that beautiful lineup coming from Spawn there? Just try to get a little bit of information, but none goes out. Did that fail? I'm not sure if it failed. But yeah, no information does go out. There are a lot of people on A over there. We're gonna probably go in for that A commit, but Omkar does manage to get the first kill on Paradox, and SK while taking out Relic over there. The defense is looking better this time around because they're being more aggressive and being less defensive because they know that the attackers are going to aggress. So they're just going to aggress from the other side wherever there's empty, and they're going to backstab them. Spawn does try to get the first kill of that Owl Drone there, but then no, he gets instantly taken out by Crosshair, and Cross is going in for more frags. He's not content with his first kill, and he's going in for a second and probably a third. He managed to peek that corner and managed to get that kill, which he does, and gets Omkar right off. Is onto a triple. Like Phoenix says, he's onto a triple, baby. And is he going to be able to get a fourth? Because his ult does run out, but he's still got full health. But Fired Up does manage to connect the shot on the Master down to a 2v2 situation, and Phoenix is still on the board there. Crosshair is good, landing beautiful shots. Is he going to be able to get another kill onto the round? He's just going to play it a little safer right now. Nagzer is going to be super aggressive there, pushing into that Molly and that firewall there. And it's just unlucky how he just got caught off guard by Crosshair. No. Unlucky.
Oh, Fired Up.
What? Beautiful. Storm over there by Fired Up, managed to plus around for his teammates over there. I honestly wasn't expecting that, but Fired Up honestly never ceases to surprise me. Fired Up is amazing, honestly.
Last round in the half.
He definitely is, and you know, he gives a tough fight to his nemesis as well. That is going to be Paradox. So for now, though, things are going to be going into the favor of Inazuma. But at the same time, True Reaper Esports, their economy is so goddamn good that they had money for the rest of the half. When, you know, they gave that second out of the board for Inazuma as well. So they really don't care much. They went ahead and lost that for True Reaper Esports. They have already done what they had to. You know, they got 8 rounds of the attack. All they have to do is just breeze pass through the defense as well. But the more the merrier, right? So if they can just get that 9th round of the board as well, then things are going to be much easier for them.
Honestly, and yeah, since it's an equal economy, I mean, it's an equal buy coming up from both sides. It could be anyone's round because defense, once they learn what the attackers are doing for round after round, they can honestly counter strategize that and honestly take back their round. That beautiful nade coming from Killjoy on the defense side managed to attack Relic a few hit points that scares them off just a little bit, just enough to back off, and they're not going to commit to A side. Master over there trying to get a few frags. Wiley leaves, just saying goodbye, you know, with a few bullets. And they do not rotate though. They're still going to take short, and Omkar's got a really good positioning over there, and he might just catch them off guard. They don't see him. He can manage to take more than one head, but that information does go out as One Tap God sees him. He's gonna wait for that peek again, and what just happened there? Just fell down, and Omkar does manage to get that kill on One Tap God, and Fired Up managed to get that kill on Master over there. Instant frags going out. Paradox, one jet taking out the other. He's gonna go in for that ult, and he's down to 26 hit points over here. Is he going to be able to get a few frags even in spite of his low health? I am not sure, but there are crazy frags going out all across the board. Down to a 2v3 situation. Assassin, do you think Jet's going to be able to get the last... Oh, okay. While I'm saying it, that last kill does go in. The defense does get their 4th round onto the board. This might just be their confidence building round. Because a friend of mine once said that like every match that comes to an 8-4 could go either way. He's always seen insane comebacks whenever it touches 8-4, you know? So it might just also be on Inazuma's side.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It could go either way. But at the same time, it has got to be something to do with, you know, True Reaper Esports not able to hold on to the sides or something like that. But because see, as far as I've seen, right, True Reaper Esports, they are a team that are comfortable in their defense as well. Their attack is definitely fancy, but their defense is something that a lot of other teams they praise and appreciate as well. So what Inazuma can try and do is maybe, like, you know, if they know their loopholes, if they know the exploits, capitalize on top of that, move it together as a unit, and just, you know, get this execute done. And that is exactly what they did over towards the C side. You're going to be seeing one of the players going down. Paradox does get the frag on towards SK, but at the same time, Spike is going to be planted, and it's going to be time for Crosshair and the rest of the gang to go in for this retake. And I guess Fired Up, he's going to be blind as a bat as the Ohm is near sight. That is a paranoia comes in. There's going to be Omkar left out of 1 versus 3. The guy has got 2 shorter steps left. So you're gonna, get one kill, teleport over towards the other side, get another kill, and just teleport towards the other side and kind of play around with True Reaper Esports right here. But I guess it is gonna be True Reaper Esports to be, playing and fiddling around with him. Take him down and get the defuse as well, putting up the 9th round of the board, making it 9-4 as we move on towards round number 2.
True. And another round onto the defense there. The True Rippers is looking really, really strong today, and if they are probably going to be able to take it home. But I've seen crazy comebacks before, and Inazuma is a force to be reckoned with. They can still make it all the way back to a 13-9. If they want it, they can do it. Let's see if they're going to be able to pull it back together and manage to get the round. Sometimes it's also based on luck. Valorant is a really fast-paced game. Anything could happen at any time. You just gotta keep your head straight. And our coach is gonna come in from the attackers over there on the garage, but that is just gonna fail as SK does manage to get crosshair, but instantly gets traded out by Silva. Master over here is trying to hold down the garage because that's a really critical positioning, and does manage to get that headshot, but instantly gets deleted by Nixera. Nixera down to 47 hit points, down to a 3v3 situation with almost equal healths on both sides, as Omen is on a lower health, but his teammates are on 100 HPs, and it could be on the defense side right now again. But no, Paradox does get taken out by Spawn, and that is the exact frag they needed to push in onto site. Relic is holding hard down there behind Generator, and if he doesn't get spotted out, he could just honestly manage to get one more frag. That could even out the playing field. Nizer just puts out an alarm bot there for a little bit of information, and unlucky Relic probably goes into camps, and just when he was pulling out his gun, gets taken out by a Fired Up. And the attackers have gotten their 5th round onto the board, and like I said, they could come in with that comeback if they manage to play around Haven, which is a beautiful 3-site map. If they manage to play around it, they could start bringing in the wins again,
And to be honest, Inazuma went ahead and force bought that round, right? So,
yeah.
Kind of worked out in their favor. I like it, actually. And wow, one tap god, kind of complaining. Stinger long range. 137 tag, nice. Yeah, I mean, it's just a rant, It's just a rant coming out from that player as well. He's like, oh my god, man, this game. Yeah, long range stinger, my god, 137. You gotta be kidding me. But yeah, to be honest, more than that, it's kind of something to do with the mechanics as well about the game, right? So there is something which is called as first bullet accuracy, something like first 4 bullets accuracy as well in the case of Stinger and the Spectre.
Yeah, actually.
But yeah, with the nerf and all coming in, I mean the Stinger has become quite uncontrollable. But if given in the right hands, it can be deadly as well.
Exactly, and Master with a beautiful tap on Fired Up there. I don't know, 1v2 situation, but Fired Up does have his ult in, and with a beautiful blade kill on Omkar there. What are you doing, Paradox? If he managed to get that last kill, this will be another really clippable round, because Paradox did manage to get a few kills, and he's being really... Oh, wait, and he does manage to wallbang spawn through that little bit of a counter peek that he got there. That was a beautiful for Paradox. I think he got 3 kills if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah, it was a 1 versus 1, and yep. The 1 versus 1 was played absolutely beautiful by Paradox.
Honestly, yeah. He was quick on his feet, did not give Spawn the time to react or think. Was really quick on his feet and managed to cluster around for his team.
Like that's the best part about Paradox, right? He doesn't panic. So the guy is somewhat like even the likes of Deathmaker. So this is one thing that I always say about Deathmaker because of his heroic plays. The man is not afraid. He's not scared about anything. And that is something as a duelist you gotta have as one of your skills as well. One of your abilities be to be not scared. You're just gonna be ready to take whatever fight your IGL is calling the shot for. Like if your IGL is saying just jump into the fire, you have to be ready to jump into the fire. Like just get the frag. That's it. Like you shouldn't be scared of anything, and that's something that I respect both Paradox as well as Deathmaker. I guess one tap god. Oh, he's also gonna try and just spam that specific wall. And I guess Inazuma, they're gonna be like, what sort of a vision assistance is that? One tap god.
Oh,
very jokes aside. Nixera, I'll try to 1 versus 4. Stuck between the Rock and a hard place, and I guess it is gonna be the Rock to just crush him down.
That was a really nice try. And you can see the coordination on Trooper's end, right? Like they were trying to push mid, and the right information went out at the right time, and those beautiful wall bangs coming on onto Nest, right? Managed to like just shut down Inazuma, who's not being able to do a lot. It's probably, it also could just be an unlucky day. It happens. Everybody has those days. But then again, the tables could turn. It's still 5-11. I've seen miracles happen before, and Inazuma could honestly bring it all the way back. Like, they're gonna go in for another A commit over here. They know that A is probably their better site, and they're gonna go in for a hard A commit. They've got to wait out those utilities, to be honest. Once they get those utilities out of the way, the defensive utilities out of the way, and they get enough information, they can honestly commit on the side and spawn with that beautiful ult kill on Crosshair that Hunter's Fury just managed to get a head down. And that was a really aggressive dash by Fired there, but that does not manage to like translate it into a frag and gets instantly taken out. Spawn over there, taking a one-tap god with a better positioning over there. Paradox not seeing Omkar over there. Dashes up onto the box, and then Omkar just capitalizes on that and takes him right out. This looks like this could be the 6th round on the board for Inazuma right now. They're holding it really hard. The defense is not going to be spread out. They're still going to hold A because they're still expecting an A commit. But if honestly at this time, if the attackers are going to rotate onto C side, this is going to give them the advantage. And they might just get the bomb plan down, and this is going to be their fight. But they might just going to go in for a bamboozle and go in for an A commit. You know, Relic is holding that nest position there, and SK WoW does not see him, and is just gonna hard commit over here. Spawned with that bomb plant going down. They know that there's gonna be one on Heaven, but is he gonna be able to take it down? Because it's been beautifully smoked off by Omkar there. Relic has to get one frag at least, but no, Omkar instantly takes him down to a 1v3 situation. Is Master gonna be able to take at least one head out? What do you think about that about this situation, Assassin? Is Master gonna be able to do this?
It's kind of tough, but then again, at the same time, as I said, right, if given the individual one-on-ones, then maybe Master's gonna be able to do it. And there you go. He's gonna go ahead and take down Omkar using this shock dart. And Spawn is just gonna quickly get the trade as well. He's like, I'm not gonna give any more chance to that player. No, I'm not gonna give any more chance to Master, and I'm not gonna let them go on to the match point. So 11-6 is as we are gonna be seeing True Reaper Esports are gonna eke out a buy if I'm not wrong. No, never mind. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they do have the economy. I was just doing the math a little bit, and I figured that they still have the money to go in for the buy. So gonna be pulling out that full buy, and we are gonna be seeing the same coming out from the side of Team Inazuma.
And there is one frenzy on Paradox there. He hasn't gone in for a buy. He doesn't really have the economy, but again,
yeah, he's playing on his blades, right? No. So basically, that's the thing. That's the strat that they're going for in this specific round. Buy the weapon to someone who doesn't really have that much of a money, and Paradox is playing on the blades. Yeah.
And I personally love doing that. I honestly just not frenzy. I normally go for the sheriff and the blades. It's just really fun to play. Not gonna lie.
It depends on the amount of money you have as well, right? So Paradox is as an aggressive player, right? Up close and personal, he really prefers the frenzy over the sheriff.
And that probably is a little bit of the meta too, because that frenzy is really overpowered at close range. If you manage to land that spray, that honestly gets you a few frags. Knights are confused a little bit over there, as he did not expect his teammate to come in with that teleport. And yeah, they are gonna go in for a hard aim, committed the bomb plant is gonna go down. The entrance has been beautifully smoked out, but Paradox did that right click and another beautiful headshot on the Omkar there. Does go in for another frag, no, but gets taken instantly down. It's all down to Nikes there to get a few frags out, but is he gonna be able to? No. This looks like it's gonna be the 12th round on the board for the defense side, because Trooper is just playing it beautifully. Master knowing that he's gonna be holding that corner, just puts that shock dart right where he knows it's supposed to land. Right where he knows he's gonna be, and that shocker just managed to connect and takes him right out. The 12th round onto the board for the defense, and it's down to the match point. And that was a beautiful play from True Rippers there, right? The entire match, they got in round after round after round, and they did not give Inazuma any time to breathe at all. They did not give them time to regroup.
That's right. See, that's the thing, right? I mean, Team True Reaper Esports, their defense is a lot better, as I said before. They are really good at their retakes. They are good at holding on the sides, and they've got some really good Sentinel setups as well, especially Relic on that Cypher. This guy is a beast of his own. All you have to do is just leave him at one side, and he'll take care of the rest.
True. And again, an aggressive push from the attackers here onto Garage. They know that Garage is a really weak link for them, and they are going to try to capitalize on that, get onto C side. They are already on the side, and Relic knows that because of the dash. The smoke does come in just a little bit. And Relic is going to break that just to make sure that nobody's over there. Crosshair does manage to catch him off guard, and does manage to get the other kill too. And that just happened to be the final round onto the board for True Rippers. True Rippers playing beautifully. Playing the matchup really beautiful.
That's right. I mean, you know what? True Ripper Esports, right? The way they went ahead and got themselves that victory as well. 13-6. Like, I cannot believe Inazuma were not able to, you know, at least drag it to double digits. To be honest, when I saw the roster coming out from the side of Inazuma, I thought that, you know, they are going to be giving out a tough fight to True Ripper Esports, because you know, True Ripper Esports' players used to play with Inazumas back in the day, and they were all teammates, they were all professional players as well. But I'm not really sure what happened. Inazuma looks like that they weren't prepared for the specific match, and they did not do their homework. But it's completely fine, to be honest. Everything is an experience, and I'm really happy that True Ripper Esports were able to, you know, walk away with this win here against Inazuma.
Yeah. They deserved it, because they honestly, they did their homework, the homework that Inazuma didn't, and they managed to capitalize on that. They were really ready with Haven. Haven seemed to be a really good map for them, because they're, like you said, they're good with their defense, right? They're good with their retakes. And so since there are 3 sites to play on, those retakes that we saw were just beautiful. Even though they were smoked off, they pushed it at the right times. Paradox with those beautiful dashes on the side, not respecting those smokes from Omen there. Like, just Stewie 2K all across the map. It was just a beautiful gameplay from True Rippers there.
Yep. True that. And True Ripper Esports, as I said, they are the kings of Haven, and they absolutely love this map as well. I personally love it because you know, it's my favorite map as well. Haven is my favorite map in the game, and I guess it goes the same for True Ripper Esports as well. Let's take a quick look at the highlights, ladies and gentlemen, as what exactly happened in the specific match. Starting off with the pistol round, right? As you can see on your screens right now, SK Vow, he actually had a moment of his own where he got himself a quad to put that pistol victory for the side of Inazuma. But True Ripper Esports, they were quick to make the comeback as well as soon as they got themselves the full buyout in the third round of the first half. So the first 2 rounds did go into the favor of Inazuma, but then as soon as the big guns come out from the side of True Ripper Esports, you are going to see a sudden shift in the momentum, and the turn of events kind of disappointing from the side of Inazuma. Now, Inazuma, they struggled on their defense, and it's got a lot to do with True Ripper Esports and their attack, their executes, and I'm really, really happy that True Ripper Esports were able to, you know, sort of put their performance up despite having a lot of tech issues. That's for sure. I mean, you know, they had a lot of internet issues and whatnot. They tend to have those, but it's never gotten into their play as well, right? Sometimes it does. Sometimes when situations worse, like, you know, when Paradox has to play on his mobile internet connection and whatnot, when he has to play on his 4G connection, things sort of take a turn. But yeah, Inazuma, on the other hand, they definitely had you know, their own moments where they got some really, really good you know, where they got some really, really good rounds on their defense. Their attack wasn't that bad, but at the same time, it was not that great. And as I said, True Ripper Esports, they are something else on their defense completely. Like, you leave Relic onto a side, and that guy possibly will get you the round. If the opponents are definitely coming into that side, by the way. Relic is an amazing anchor, and I love the way he plays with the Cypher.
True. He gets the right information at the right time, as is supposed to happen on the Cypher. And honestly, I love a good Cypher play, because when played properly, Cypher is probably one of the most overpowered agents in the entire game, because the amount of information you can take from Cypher's cameras are just insane. The amount it can help your teammates, and like, he just knows how to do exactly that. Right? Like, with those Cypher plays is exactly what I came here to see, exactly what the audience came here to see, and they got exactly that. And honestly, True Rippers, with their beautiful executes on even the attack side, right? Like the smokes, the proper smokes, and the proper takes, and the proper post-plant positioning is honestly what got them the round. Like, the rounds just came in because of those beautiful smokes and mollies coming in at just the right time. They predicted Inazuma's plays really, really well.
Yeah, True Ripper Esports, right? They have a method as well on the map of Haven, and to be honest, I personally prefer the Cypher over the Killjoy on the map of Haven as well. I mean, it's just a personal preference. I guess that that sort of a combination works out far better than having a Killjoy in your team as well. Because of this being like a really really massive map. I personally prefer the Cypher because after the nerf coming out on the Killjoy as well, it becomes really really hard to just deploy your utilities over towards the flank watch for C or B, and then moving over towards the A side or something like that. At the same time, if you have a Cypher, you really can just leave your traps wherever you want. As long as you are alive as a Cypher, your traps are going to stay alive and is going to give you the information as well for the team. More than that, the camp setups and everything, it usually comes handy on the map of Haven. And thus why my obsession over Cypher as well in this specific map.
Understandable. Like
Yeah.
you're right, to be honest. Like those 3 sites, right? You can just leave your camera on the C, go to B, go to A, just roam around the entire map. Like just get a lot of information from every side. You personally, as the character itself and the camera working for you, and the trap wires on A, like you can just literally cover 3 sides solo and get all the information out with just one agent. I understand your obsession with Cypher, honestly, not gonna lie.
True that. With that said, I guess we are pretty much done with the match highlights as well. There was a quick BO1 coming out from the side of True Reaper Esports. All of these matches are going to be BO1s for now till we advance on towards the next stage for sure, guys. So stick around for that as well. At the start of the tournament, usually this is the sort of a custom as well, right? Where some of the top tier teams, they face off against teams who barely got out of the game or something like that. It's completely not up to the admins or anything from the side of the tournament organizer. The seedings are completely random, so it's just up to dumb luck coming in from the teams and the players on who exactly they're going to be facing off as well. And to be completely honest, it's a great way as well in order to understand and realize where exactly you stand among the community. So you as a team, you as a player, you as an individual player as well, you're going to get to know on where exactly you stand, how exactly you do against this specific player. So if you get a chance to be playing against teams like Enigma Gaming or True Reaper Esports, you as a newer team, you're going to understand, hey, we are going wrong here, we are doing this wrong, we are doing this wrong. So, we have to fix this so that the next time we face off against this team, we're going to be a lot better. And this is something that we call as experience as well, gathering experience, gathering knowledge about the teams, about how exactly they perform as well on certain maps, and eventually using them again in the future. All of this knowledge that you gather, use them against them, counter strat them, and come out stronger in future tournaments. So with that said and done, I guess we're pretty much done. Any closing thoughts before we close it out, Quint?
Not really. Honestly, like I said, True Rippers really had done their homework this time, and it was a beautiful play coming in. With honestly, the most fun I had was watching those beautiful blades. It's always really satisfying to get those alt blades right from the blade storm plays coming from both jets. Beautiful one tap headshots coming from the blades there. And overall, really really fun match. And we're going to see more of this because we're not done anytime soon, right? Like there are more matches to come, more exciting matches to come as we keep going on with the tournament. And again, like we're just gonna be waiting here for that.
That's completely true, guys. So as Quinn said, we are going to be having a lot of spicy Valorant action coming your way in the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Chroma. By the way, a huge shout out to our sponsors, Intel, Lenovo, and Chroma, for making all of this jazz that you guys are seeing on your screens possible. Because without them, you guys wouldn't be seeing this amazing tournament in front of your screens as well. So please check them out. Check out the best deals on the Legion gaming notebooks powered by the latest Intel Core i7 processors at your nearby Chroma stores, or using the link down in the description below as well. The Chroma website. You guys can claim some amazing deals and get yourselves a slick Legion gaming notebook as well, in which you can play Valorant
like the pros.
Yeah, like the pros. You can play Valorant like the pros. That amazing 300, 400 FPS, a high refresh rate screens as well coming in the Legion laptops. So check out the Legion lineup of gaming notebooks from Lenovo. Everything is going to be linked down in the description below, so you guys can check them out for sure. And I'm looking forward to what exactly we're going to be seeing tomorrow as well, because tomorrow we're going to be having our next set of matches as well. The schedule, everything is going to be updated on the Esports Club's Esports Club's Instagram page, so you guys can go ahead and follow them over there to stay updated regarding all of the all of the tournament updates as well. If you're going to be having any sorts of updates regarding the schedule for the day, if you're going to be having any sorts of updates regarding the tournament itself, you guys can follow Esports Club on their Instagram page and check out all of the updates over there. In the meantime, you guys can also, go ahead and just type in and ask the admins and the moderators for all the bracket links and stuff. The tournament link has already been put up, if I'm not wrong. So in case if you guys want to have a quick glance at the brackets or anything like that, you guys can check out the tournament link, which is going to be put up by our moderators as well. We're doing a fantastic job in the chat section currently, helping you guys out with your queries as well. By the way, if you guys just tuned in and don't know what's going on, let's have a quick recap of the day as well, right? Where we are going to be telling you about what exactly happened in the day. So, starting the day off, we had Enigma Gaming facing off against Lost Bloods. That ended 13-3, and we just got done with the second match of the day as well, which is True Reaper Esports and Inazuma. So yeah, like it was a quick day for sure, quick day at work, and I'm expecting to see closer matches in the coming days for sure. And right now it's like True Reaper Esports, right? They definitely set an example as well for themselves on the map of Haven. So moving forward in the tournament, a lot of other newer teams as well, they're going to be looking out True Reaper Esports. They're going to be looking out for Enigma Gaming. They're going to be looking out for them to go ahead and play out maps like Haven. So something that they can do is watch the tournament, watch the stream, watch these matches, and come up with some counter strats and go ahead and showcase that in the map veto as well. Go ahead and instantly ban out Haven if you're facing off against True Reaper Esports. But at the same time, True Reaper Esports, they kind of are good in multiple maps, that's for sure. So more of those discussions later for sure. But for now, that was pretty much it for the day. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Wishing you guys a great day ahead, and we are going to be seeing you tomorrow. It's going to be me, Assassin Fursan, alongside Quayne, signing off for today. Goodbye. Have a great day, and we're going to be seeing you guys tomorrow.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
A fine day.